The Child Protection Office is a model for cooperation between the ministries, governmental and non-governmental agencies, and civil society, as it undertakes to establish a multi-sectoral work methodology to prepare and implement national strategies and actions programs that are consistent with the global strategies and action plans. Special teams have been formed to protect children purpose, and a direct line has been located around the clock, number 147, to receive all compliments and act on it. To talk more about that, let's welcome Dr. Alkhawari. She is the Director of Children Protection Office, Ministry of Health. Hello and good morning, Doctor.
Hello, good morning.
Happy Ramadan. علينا وعليك تبارك. So it's amazing to talk about the children protection. First of all, we'd like to know when actually it established the office.
Right. The proposal or the program of Kuwait National Child Protection is established in 2013, and this is by establishment a multi-sectoral like committees, which is called the High Supreme Committee for Child Protection. And from there, we started the child protection system in Kuwait, which is running now for the last 10 years.
From the last 10 years, amazing. So we'd like to know more about the aims or purposes of this office.
Yeah, actually the first, our objective or aims, it was protection children from child maltreatment, from, child physical abuse or neglect or all forms of violence. This was the beginning, and that was before launching or issuing of the child protection law. But with child protection law, we have more responsibilities because, give us more like protecting the whole rights of the child through the child protection law in 2001.
Yes, that's amazing. So let's talk about the children law. It actually supported, let's say, the
exactly.
office. So let's talk more about this law, actually, Doctor.
Right. Actually, the law is basically, protecting, or it's comprehensive. It's there are many articles where showing the protection of children from different sectors or provisions. Protection of the health and the social, education, the culture of the child, raising the education of the child, and of course the last two chapters or sectors, it's related to protection the child from violence and what is the procedures following that. Of course, the implementation of the law, it is one of the main responsibility of Child Protection Office.
Yes.
There are many elements, and this is one of them.
And this is one of them. So we talk in the introduction about the hotline, the 147. Is it really let's say a temporary or a permanent, let's say?
No, of course, it is a permanent one. Actually, it was launched in 2016, and our objective with this line is to reach the public, or maybe it's vice versa, let the public reach us. So whenever they have any problem related to the child, so they know exactly where to go and how the services can be provided through this line. Yes. And of course, I have to say that 147, it was a collaboration between Ministry of Health and AziadiQ8 Kuwait, where we started that line in 2016, and we have a campaign, awareness campaign on the services of this line this year, which is in 2004, which is almost a year by now. And through this line, of course, we are receiving anything related to the child below 18, because we are covering the age from 0 to 18 years. So any problems is related to the child, we can receive it, and then of course we can handle it and refer it to the child protection teams, where we're located in different hospitals, as they can go through this complaint and verify more about it and assess it more.
Well, I can admit that's really a great, let's say, gesture, noble gesture, to have a hotline that can ease for all the parents and all the relatives, and once they feel the children is in danger.
Exactly.
So how qualified is the people behind, let's say, the phone?
Actually, they are very qualified and trained very well in receiving the complaint, in triaging and filtering these cases, how to communicate with the caller. They are psychologists, so they have the background of psychology, and that give them more even opportunity to talk better and more with the parents or the child himself when he talk.
Yes.
And of course they receive training on communication in using the system that it is attached to the 147, which is a customer relation management. It is a specialized like electronic system. We put it to handle all these complaints.
So since you started, let's say, the hotline, the 147 line, did you receive a lot of phone calls?
I can't say that a lot or less. However, we are receiving, yes. And the statistics shows that it is increasing since we started.
Okay.
So if we started by 2014, and we received only 100 call, but by 2024 it is more than 1,000. Okay. So the callers are increasing, and that kick is coming after the child protection, issuing the child protection team.
Yes.
Because there is two important articles. First one, that there is a mandating of all health, not only health professionals actually, all professionals to report any case they can witness of child maltreatment. And secondly, the caller or reporter is protected. So this is give more really encouragement for everyone to call us and to report the case. And of course, the public is getting more and more involved because through the awareness that we do. Yes, there are different awareness technique, social media, and reaching the public through Awareness Day. And the last one was in January, in November, where we hold 2 days at avenues, and we reach more than 1,000 child. Wow. So we count them through the gift that been respond. It is more than 1,000 child. So the parents with the children, they have outreach, the Child Protection Office, to know more about it and how to reach the services there.
Yes, that's amazing. So let's talk 100 before, and now 1,000 only in November, as you mentioned, because the encouragement, the protection, the awareness are increasing. The social media actually help them to encourage them to protect their children. Right. So let's talk about some of let's say happy ending stories, or let's say some cases we'd like from you to share with us.
I mean, the cases is not, I can't say a happy ending, but handling these cases, we have many successful cases.
Yes.
So the outcome of, well-being of the child, this is our, aim.
Yes.
And those children who reach us, we could put them on the different services that they needed, so at least they can, receive the management, mental health management. So this is the importance of that. We have many, of course, projects, because we are now handling with the cases where the event happened. And this is really very bad. So our aim or ultimate goal is to prevent that event. Yes. It shouldn't happen. And this is through programs which been especially made for the parents to increase their skills in raising their children. Yes. Helping them how to communicate, how to handle the cases. We know that children is different from, in different age group. Exactly. And the way that you can, handle that child is different from 4 years to 15 years. So the way that we build up the relationship between parents and their child, how they can put the rules, how they can communicate, how they can help them in raising their children. And this program actually is called DIAM, and we almost at the end of this project, and we are doing the first training for the parents on mid of March. Yes. And this is coming with the occasion of Gergean. So that is really something very nice to meet all these parents, and we start to give them the training. Yes. And it is all about how to deal with their children, or how to manage handle the behavior of their children.
Wow, so it's not about the children, how to protect the children, and even how to let's say teach, or let's say increase the awareness of the parents. Actually, we'd like to know more about DIAM, and why actually you call it DIAM.
Yeah, it's a good question. DIAM actually came from دعم إيجابي مستمر, which is a continuous support for the patient. So it's a Kuwaiti
Yes.
a word, so we like it. And this is what indicates that there is a continuous support for the parents. And this is all about a positive parenting and helping them to be a positive parenting.
Wow. Yes.
That program is actually constituted of 8 modules. We provide it for the parents. Each module is around 2 hours, and of course we trained 32 trainer and supervisor.
Yes.
Those are responsible for providing this training for the parents. It is each a weekly lesson, and throughout the week, the parents, they should practice that lesson with their kids.
Yes.
And coming back with their experience, how they do. They do better, they do bad, why they did able to do it. Like, for example, one-to-one child, play time.
Yes.
So we encourage the parents to sit with their child just 5 minutes and do something with the child leading that thing.
That's
and leading that game. Actually, when you do it, you will find that you are happy and your child is happy.
Yes.
So this is one of the lessons, and these lessons, as I said, is 8, and throughout the week, we create an application that help them to do this, exercising that lesson.
Yes.
And also to give them child activities as a bonus or as a gift, when they finish that lesson. So it is it should be an 8 weeks, and by 8 weeks they will empower these parents with information, educating them how to deal with their children.
Yes, and actually tightening the bonds between the parents and their kids.
Yes, exactly. And of course, this program it's coming through a non-profit organization from UK, based in UK. It's called PLH, which is Parental for Lifelong Health. And there is many long list of indicators that decrease the child maltreatment. It's improved the mental well-being of the parents, increase the child health even. Easy detecting of if there is any abnormalities with a child from the beginning, by knowing how this child developed or the development milestones of these children.
Yes, that's really amazing. We have to raise our hats for all the achievements and the serving for the parents and the kids as well.
Of course.
Thank you so much for being here with us, Doctor.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Big thanks and appreciation to our dear guest, Dr. Muna Alkhawari. She is the Director of Children Protection Office, Ministry of Health. Don't go away to review us. Let's have the sanitary break and then we'll move on.